All right. Well, I don't even know where to start. This looks like it's going to be terrible. It does not look like any fun. Y'all tell me what to do? Because what I'm thinking is you got to take out these. Sure. To hold that plate on. And if I'm a betting man, means that all it does is just do air. I bet after that you gotta sneak all the way up there and undo those top two bolts. One there and one there. And then she slides out. Alright. We gotta get these. That's what we gotta do. Get these. Place those two. And to my understanding, they slide in through the bottom. If they do not, I'm gonna be angry. But they say they do, so guess we're gonna find out. Found a helper too.
I'm here. You ready to tackle this project?
Not at all.
I got a little stubby. Uh-oh.
What do you think?
Lights are flashing.
Seems to me that we gotta take out these right here.
Yeah.
And then there's a bolt, if you can look clear up there on that little black bracket. One there and there's one on the other side. You guys think I'm right?
Hope so.
Well, I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh, I have no idea. So, guess we'll find out.
We're gonna find out.
Tear into it, they say. You'll figure it out.
Inside of a combine, if you guys haven't known. Here's what it looks like. Except this one has a lot of broken fins. You're not supposed to have that. Those top bottom two are mangled, aren't they?
They're mangled.
Smashed.
I don't know why. It's just the back one.
Me neither, because he thought if something would have came through here, would have tore everything up. Trade it off and get an X9, I guess. Hot dang.
The new 7 Series.
He wishes.
I wish. Too high.
Too expensive.
Too expensive. Claustrophobic in there?
I'm getting there.
This is why we put the smaller guys in there, because they can actually get in there.
It's tight. Oh man, I gotta get the bolt.
Gotta get the bolt and get back out of there. It's alright, I'll drag you out.
Yeah, that's a chore.
So we got her out. Now we're gonna try to pull this metal out of here. He's gotta find some old vice grips. He's pretty hard on things, you know. Heck, that one's completely broke.
It wasn't mine.
Let's see how he's gonna do it.
Next plan.
Negatory. We'll be back. Game plan. Let's see what we can figure out.
Wow, the old hair's a little funky this day. Well, I took the shirt back off. It's pretty casual, you guys understand. You know, I was changing some tires this afternoon and Matt see me struggling like a little kid. So he decided to come help me out. I'm putting some new slicks on. Slicks or kicks, I don't care. You call it what you want. 2 semi tires. We took off some pretty rough tread ones. So, go on here. We decided we probably better to get this out of the way because we knew it was coming. They're over there, if you can see. I mean, pretty rough. Combine, all that's left is we have to put in. Hey, bub, I still have to, no, actually, we're good. Let's right there, off the tires. Well, we started on this project, and they gave me the wrong one. So, wait on parts for that. Potentially start harvest at the end of next week or the beginning of next. Dad and Jeffrey, they've been working on the road over there. Dad's been cleaning up bin parts. Matt did chores today, fed mineral. We're gonna put this back on, keep rolling. Go and hook both brush hogs. Who knows where else we'll take us? Somewhere fun, probably. Don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Good morning. Sunday, about 9:30. So, got out of bed and my lady got home from her night shift, so she's gonna sleep. She worked at the hospital and whatnot, so I'm already up, so I figured I'd come down and do some work. So, working on the last of the corn head. Get some fuzz on the way. So, last of the corn heads. Of course, we still have the bean heads to do, but all I do is got to put a sickle bar in them, so shouldn't take too long. Wait for the parts guy to get back with me tomorrow, hopefully. See if I can get my combine finished up here. I am just waiting for those 2 fins, and this is ready to go. We might start shelling some corn at the end of this coming week. It's very possible. If not, we will be shelling the following, for sure. What I have going on here, of course, looks like Jeffrey forgot to close that plate when he greased it, but not a big deal, I'll do that. Where am I at here? That bar right there is not supposed to be bent. So that bar controls my deck plates opening and closing, and it's bent to no other. So we're gonna get that fixed. I'm gonna try to get this corn head done, and I think I'm gonna try to get the sprayer serviced. As far as get it sprayed, get it winterized, and get it finished waxed. I'm gonna haul it out to the shed, get the tractor and our drill hooked up, and then bring that home. That stuff's ready to go. Drill some wheat this year again. And, yeah, let's get to it. All right, we got the check the gearbox, one right there and one on the other side. Put some oil in them. Now we into the back of my combine, the back cleaning shoe, top sieve, whatever you want to call it, Schaefer. Oh, there's so many different names. I can't fire up the corn head, so I'm just gonna make sure that all my sensors are working for my height and whatnot, and go and hook this bad boy. We'll get the sprayer done. I'll start filling up this because combines are done, corn heads are done. Grain cart's next. Shouldn't take long for that one though. We used it during the winter time to unload grain bins, so I'll just sit back here. They call it a Schaefer in here, which is what I was calling it earlier. Everybody has their different names, I guess. Back it up here. Something I do is, I know, it's dirty. I mean, we've been taking off tires. Everybody's been busy. I've just been setting stuff aside as I use it instead of putting it up. But that's what I'm here today to do. Try to clean up everything that I made a mess on. Anyway, come turn your corn head on, because your PTOs are run by the combine, which is this switch right here. So I just turn this one on. If you turn this one on by itself, your functions still work on its own. So I don't need all other snouts down because I can judge it off those. So that was my number 2. This is number 3. As you can see, it's slightly adjusted. So I'm going to hit number 2 again, which is right here. Because this one, that brings it all the way up every single time. And that's probably exactly where I wanted that, because you could go higher, like this switch right here. If I start twisting that, actually it's the forward one. If I start twisting that, I can bring it all the way up. There's just no need for any of that. I go set it back down to where it was. So I'm going to hit number 2 again, and I'm going to adjust number 2 exactly how high I want it. To me, that's too low. I like to run my snout a little bit off the ground. Wait for my sensor to pick up over here. That's also how you know that your sensors are working. I'll pull forward a little bit. Drop that snoot down on the left side there, even out my corn head. So that's still pretty high. Crank that down a little bit. It's probably about where I want it. We'll hit number 3. So I set the combines up to where number 2 is about a foot off the ground. That way you don't have to worry about ditches or rocks. And I put number 3 on the ground for down corn. Me personally, I like to run my snoots up a little higher, but I've also had the only damage to the snoots on the farm. I think Dad might have got 1 in his entire life, maybe 2, 1 that I know of. But I'm 2 for 2. I've had some bad luck in the past years. I didn't hit nothing last year, luckily, but yeah. We're gonna go drop this off. As you can see, I need some fuel in the oil gauge, so we're gonna get some old fuel in this thing. Get everything fueled up and ready to go. When we hop in it, we can go ahead and go. Dad's been working down here at the grain bins because our new ones are gonna be coming soon. He's been making a driveway. And he cleaned off all the bin pads. They're making a driveway on that side because we're going to take the unloads from this side. Excuse me. We're basically put the unloads on the opposite side because it's really tight between this bin and that bin with the unloads sticking out. So we're just trying to save us some room. But it was going to happen eventually anyways, because if we expand, we're probably going towards that hillside. So we're slowly getting there. And our pad, it's looking full. Looks pretty cool. You have the headers, the combines, the tractor, the semis, the other stuff that just doesn't matter right now. But, yeah, it's where we're at. I gotta go and hook this. I'll be back to fail on camera. Just give me a minute.